This is the Church Without Walls broadcast, brought to you by Beulah Grove Baptist Church, with Pastor
Christmas is about family, it's about sharing, and it's about the look on a child's face on Christmas morning. WJBF Children First and the Caring for Carolina partners believe all families should experience the magic of Christmas. If you know a deserving family, log on to WJBF.com/MCE to nominate them. Your nomination will help us deliver the merriest Christmas ever to a family in need. The merriest Christmas ever, brought to you by your Children First, Caring for Carolina, and WJBF partners.
For all your home improvement needs, call Chuck's Painting and Home Maintenance, veteran-owned, operated, and trusted.
Tub Doctor, get the bathroom you've always wanted with flexible financing and payments.
For a look that lasts a lifetime, call Dependico today.
Big Dog Disposal. You call, we haul. Anything.
We at Robbie's Automotive would like to thank you all for over 10 years of loyal patronage.
Check out the new larger Super Saver magazine and our new mobile app at supersavermobile.com.
Attention viewers, CW6 is now available today on Fubo. It's never been easier to watch all your favorite CW shows, sports, talk, reality, and so much more. CW6. Watch it today on Fubo. Time and temperature brought to you by Eben Gray's Roofing Service, the name you know and trust.
Now on Good Morning Augusta, a third shot at Augusta's 2026 budget, when it could happen and why the numbers still don't line up. Plus, a circus with scares and stunts back here in Augusta, where you could catch the paranormal circ. And later, millions are trying to get home after Thanksgiving. What travelers are dealing with right now. Your number one source for local weekend morning news starts right now.
Live from Television Park, this is Good Morning Augusta on WJBF News Channel 6.
Good morning, sunshine. Thank you for joining us. It's great to be with you. I'm Sean Cabbage-Stock. We'll get to those stories in just a moment. But first, meteorologist Sherry Sheen joins us now with a quick check of the forecast. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, good morning. So yesterday I told you to soak up the sunshine, right? Well, this is why. But today we are waking up to cloudy skies, which is a good thing temperature-wise, as it's acting like a blanket with the atmosphere, keeping us a little warm. But as we can see on our Cherry Limit Hyundai Sky View Cam, yes, we've got the cloud cover. Also, winds are picking up a little bit. Right now, current wind speeds in Augusta at 6 miles per hour. Aiken, you're at 5. Armel, you're at 6 alike. Still coming from the northeast to bring us in some of that cooler air. Temperature-wise, though, not quite as frigid as yesterday. Remember, we were waking up to temperatures in the 20s. How about some 40s for us today? 44 our current temp in Augusta, 41 for you in Aiken, a 30 showing up there, 39 in Millen for you. But overall, much warmer than this time yesterday. In fact, in the double digits with our difference in the last 24 hours. So still cool, but yes, quite a big warm up there for us for our temperatures waking up this morning. So looking at the satellite and radar, we can see those clouds there, but of course, big picture, we have that cold front that's coming through, and as it approaches our area, we're going to see more of that cloud cover and also a chance of rain with some sprinkles along that cold front. But your praise planner for this morning might need a light jacket as we're looking at temperatures in the 40s, but with the cloud cover, it's going to seem like it's going to feel cool out there, but actually it is warmer than this time yesterday. But we do have some bigger changes on the way to wrap up the month of November and going into December. I'll have all the details for you coming up in your full forecast in just a bit. Back to you, Sean.
All right, Sherry, thank you. And with the colder weather setting in, Compass for Hope is back out this morning helping people in need over the JBA parking lot. So from 10:30 to 12:30, volunteers will offer showers, laundry services, blankets, as well as other essentials for people experiencing homelessness. The Richmond County Sheriff's Office is searching for a man wanted for child molestation. Investigators are looking for 24-year-old Xavier Martin. Deputies say he's known to frequent the Lumpkin Road and East Boundary areas. The Sheriff's Office still searching for 23-year-old Davion Holmes. He's wanted for armed robbery, assault, and child molestation. Deputies say the cases happened on East Telfair and East Boundary streets. Holmes is homeless and is often seen in that area. He's considered armed and dangerous. Deputies still searching for a missing teen. 14-year-old Jacob Freelove was last seen around 5 Thursday evening on Crawford Avenue. Deputies say he left home on foot. He was wearing camel pants, a black shirt, and black jacket. If you have any information on any of these cases, contact the Sheriff's Office. We're working to learn the identity of the inmate who was found unresponsive at the Aiken County Detention Center yesterday. As we told you at 9 o'clock, that a detention officer found the inmate during a routine check. Staff at EMS tried to save them, but the inmate died. SLED and the coroner's office now handling the investigation, and deputies say there's no sign of anything suspicious. Starting Monday, temporary lane closures will be in place in Columbia County. The northbound right-through lane at Lewis Road and Columbia Roads will be closed. It's a part of the ongoing widening project on Lewiston. The closures run from 9 to 2:30, Monday and Tuesday, and all that is weather permitting. This week, Augusta City leaders will take a third shot at approving the 2026 budget. George Escala has that story.
This proposal still includes...
They've been at it for weeks, but city leaders need to try again to pass a budget.
Coming Tuesday, I think we're going to have to cut harder. Let's go ahead and cut the NGOs, make a motion, get that passed. Let's go ahead and cut if we got to do layoffs or furloughs.
Commissioners already looking at 5% cuts for departments. The administrator's saying that would send workers home.
I know there's been discussion around eliminating positions, and I can tell that there's definitely not the stomach for some up here to do that.
That has some suggesting cuts where the money is, the sheriff's budget, which is in line for an $11 million increase. The sheriff's saying there's no wiggle room.
We've reduced our budget as much as we can without affecting the services that we provide.
And some commissioners are definitely hands off the sheriff's budget.
We are committed to the sheriff. I'm not going to turn my back on public safety. I'm not going to defund the police by any means.
But with commissioners unable to reach an agreement on cuts, a $7 million tax hike becomes more likely to succeed.
That's the commission's decision to do it, and basically saying it's basically to give law enforcement what we've asked for in the budget.
You could see that happening, though you don't support it.
I could see it happening, but I'm not going to turn my back on our public safety.
And the budget will be back before commissioners next week. In Augusta, George Escala, WJBF, News Channel 6.
And they will meet Tuesday at 2 p.m. inside the municipal building. Well, Johnston is getting ready to light up downtown this week. The town's annual Christmas tree lighting program is tomorrow. It runs from 5:30 to 7 over in downtown Johnston. And you will hear performances from the Johnston Elementary as well as Jet Middle School choruses. Santa will be there, along with food vendors and local crafters. And it's free and open to everybody. And then on Tuesday, Augusta University hosts its lighting of the tree. It starts at 6 over on the Somerville campus. And there's a holiday market, Foes with Santa, train rides for the kids, as well as food trucks. Admission is free, and organizers are asking folks to bring non-perishable foods for the Open Paws Student Food Pantry. The Paranormal Cirque is back here in Augusta. Shows kicked off Friday outside the Augusta Mall, and they run through December 1st. Avery Van Dusen takes us inside the Big Top. Monday scams and a deal's worth your money. What to avoid and what's actually a bargain.
The weather. It seems like it's always changing. That's why Live Viper 6 is always there. From cloudy days and rainy nights to scorching heat and everything in between, the CSRA's most trusted weather team is always working for you.
It is a Viper 6 alert day as we track severe weather.
So when the weather changes, always stay prepared. Anywhere, anytime. The Live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on for the entire CSRA.
The rooms to go Black Friday.
Cyber Monday scams are on the rise. New data shows 1 in 5 adults get hit by an online scam every year. And AI is making fake websites look also real. So Checkpoint Software says scammers are copying major retailers, and the fakes can be tough to spot. Experts say start with the email, don't trust the display name, look at the actual sender, and double check the URL. other ways to protect your money, use a credit card instead of a debit card. It gives you more options to get your money back. And turn on two-factor authentication wherever you can when you're shopping online. And experts say smart tools can help you spot the real deals and avoid the bad buys. Here's what you need to do before you shop.
Cyber Monday was created in 2005 to promote online shopping. It worked. Now it's a day synonymous with some of the best deals of the season.
During the part of the pandemic, it was really challenging to get deals, and now we're seeing more deals that are sort of returning to pre-pandemic levels.
Anne-Marie Conti is with the product review site Wirecutter.
So I think the real key is if you see something that you want, the price you want, buy it.
This year, AI can be a helpful shopping companion. If your ChatGPT account has access to the web, it can return key information on reviews and who has the best deal on a particular product. It got Amazon and Costco right, but not Best Buy and Target. So like anything else with AI, fact check. Perplexity.ai is also a great resource. It can combine multiple reviews of a product into one simple summary. Plus, it has up-to-date pricing info. Google Shopping got a complete revamp this holiday season. It has a new deals feature with discounted products from across the web. Some are inspired by your shopping history. Find it by searching Shop Deals on Google. Some other helpful tools? Keepa, which has price history charts for over 5 billion Amazon products. Camel has similar price check info. If you're looking for deal inspiration, check Wirecutter's thorough deals pages with products vetted by their experts. Slick Deals has crowdsourced deals, voted up by the wisdom of the crowd. And DealNews.com uses a team of editors to explain each deal they feature. But before you buy, check the return policy.
Most major brands and major retailers will have a suitable return policy. It's those sites that you're not quite sure or maybe haven't heard of before. Trust your gut, check it out.
And it's the last day of November, and it's looking like we're going to end with a deficit in the rain category, but we're going to start off December with some nice-looking rain chances. I'll have all the details on what you can expect coming up.
The News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today.
When the temperatures drop, comfort matters most. That's why homeowners across the CSRA trust Coolray Mechanical. From regular scheduled maintenance to full replacements, our certified professionals keep your home safe, efficient, and warm all season long. With 24/7 service and almost 20 years of trusted experience, Coolray is here when you need us most. Coolray Mechanical, reliable comfort, season after season.
South Carolina is a charitable heart.
The Christmas countdown is on, and the deals are here at Hamrick's. Get ladies velour and fleece separates, $10. Heated throws, $30. Designer handbags, $20. Towel warmer, $50. Lounge pants and sleep tees, 2 for $8 or 5 each. Men's flannels, thermals, and tees, 2 for $9 or 5 each. And Star Shower or Hurricane Spin Mop, $18. Celebrate the season with amazing savings. Only at Hamrick's, your place for gifts.
When you come to the Hawk Law Group, you're not just getting one attorney. You get a diverse group of individuals, attorneys and professionals that are going to work on your case. We bounce stuff off of each other, and then we find the best way to do your case.
We have a family approach to making sure that we give our clients the best possible results that we can through a teamwork environment.
We're focused on being the best here in Augusta. You're getting some of the best legal minds working together to help you get compensation for your case.
She's the teacher who stays late to help one more student. The neighbor who creates a big change from just a small idea. Every day, remarkable women lead, inspire, and change lives in our community. We want your help to recognize her impact.
Visit WJBF.com/remarkable to nominate a woman in your life who is truly remarkable. Goodwill of Middle Georgia and the CSRA celebrates remarkable women. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
So check this out. Snow and lake effect wind are hitting Chicago this weekend. Icicles are forming along the lighthouse at at a beach there, showing how cold the air is over Lake Michigan. Snow is blowing across the shoreline and into the city, making roads slick and slowing down anyone that's walking or driving. Several more inches are possible before this system moves out. So yes, some very frigid winter weather there in that neck of the woods.
Remarkable women. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
So check this out. Snow and lake effect wind are hitting Chicago this weekend. Icicles are forming along the lighthouse at at a beach there, showing how cold the air is over Lake Michigan. Snow is blowing across the shoreline and into the city, making roads slick and slowing down anyone that's walking or driving. Several more inches are possible before this system moves out. So yes, some very frigid winter weather there in that neck of the woods. In fact, looking at the current winter weather advisories, you can see in that area they have some winter storm warnings, advisories, gale warnings, so all kinds of yucky weather there as far as the winter weather is concerned. Do have a winter storm warning there. Also going through Virginia, into West Virginia, and even a little bit into North Carolina there as that system continues to push through. So also affecting that, everyone traveling, coming home from Thanksgiving, and that is affecting the airports as well. In fact, looking at O'Hare there in Chicago, it looks like flights are currently grounded, so that is not good news for those folks trying to travel home from there. But the rest of us looking good, all in the green, should be minor impacts, including in Atlanta, where there is a little bit of rain falling right now. But here at home in Augusta, we're looking good. Just a little bit of cloud cover, as we can see on our Terry Lambert Hyundai Sky View Cam. We do have the sunshine trying to peek out there, so not quite a total gloomy morning, but certainly the cloud cover there for us. But the good thing about that, it is keeping our temperatures elevated just a bit. So 44 degrees our current temperature. That's pretty warm compared to yesterday when we were waking up in the 20s and sub-freezing temperatures. Winds now shifting, coming from the north at 6 miles per hour and no issues with visibility. So looking at Live 5/6, there are a few showers there falling into Atlanta, moving into Athens, so not quite into the CSRA yet. But as you can see, I overlaid the surface analysis there, so that cold front is coming through, and these are some showers associated ahead of that. So as that moves to the east, moving towards our area, we could see a few sprinkles there picking up, especially in our northern line counties, which is great news. As looking at our drought monitor, it's not looking so good. In fact, more areas covered in that third level of drought, which is considered severe. So we are certainly looking for the rain. And the good news is we will find that over the next couple of days. So wrapping up November, again, it's not like we're going to make up for that deficit in one day. But starting off December tomorrow, we start with a 20% chance of rain. And then Tuesday, it is looking really good to see some moderate to heavy rainfall. So let's look at our future cast there as it plays out. There's the cloud cover for your Sunday. There's that cold front as it sweeps through. See a few little sprinkles associated with that today. So not expecting a whole lot today, but a few sprinkles, mainly just the cloud cover. As we go into Monday, the clouds continue to stick around. And then going into Monday afternoon, Monday evening, that's where we see that more widespread rain that starts to come in. So that's when we'll all get to take advantage of that as we have a wedge system setting up. So more widespread rain. And also notice the colors there. We could see some heavier rain coming through as well. So potential rainfall totals for the next couple of days. Hey, how about some inches of rain? Yeah, we haven't seen that in quite some time. So over an inch expected through most of the area. So much needed rain on the way, and the totals are looking good as well. The only minor thing for this, we do have a marginal risk for some flash flooding for the counties there in green, as we may have a lot of rain come over a short amount of time. So that's the only risk with this. But again, I think we're all happy to see it coming. So highs for today, we do have a little bit of range in our temperatures from the mid-50s to the mid-60s, but going right there in the middle in Augusta here at 61 degrees. Temperature trend, though, continuing to stay below average as we go into the week ahead. So looking at highs in the 50s for us. So not too shabby for this time of year, but it is below average. But those lows, though, we will stay above freezing, so no frigid temperatures expected. Getting more normal for this time of year, but the main story is definitely going to be the rain coming.
All righty, sounds good to me. Thank you. Coming up, big sugar shake-up overseas. What it means for everyday drinks. What's trending is next. Hey, y'all. Time for what's trending. The UK is expanding its sugar tax. Milkshakes, bottled lattes, and sweet yogurt drinks will now face an extra charge. This is all to cut childhood obesity. Sugared soft drinks were taxed years ago. We can take the video. Now, anything with only a small amount of added sugar, about 4.5 grams per 100 milliliters, is included. Companies have until 2028 to make the changes or pass the cost to shoppers. And depending on the drink, prices could rise by up to 31 cents per liter. So basically, it's a sugar tax. Even small amounts of sugar will still be taxed about up to 30 cents. So tax on sugar, yay or nay?
I don't know if this is a fair tax, though. Like, why not just make the products healthier instead of costing more money?
Well, you know, over there, they did substitute sugar for stuff like Equal, but it's not the same. So if you go over there, a Coke is not going to taste the same like over here. I say get out and exercise. That's the problem. You know, kids are on their screens all the time. I'm not a spring chicken or whatnot, but back in the day, we would get outside and play, Sherry.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do.
And then you drink a Coke and all's good.
There we go. And I love Cokes. There we go. Anywho, coming up on Good Morning Augusta, severe weather turning Thanksgiving travel into a mess, the pileups, delays, and what you need to know before heading home. That's coming up. But first, let's send to New York, where Gio Benitez is standing by with a look at what's coming up on GMA. Good morning, Gio.
And good morning to you on this Sunday. Coming up here on GMA, major snowstorm on the busiest travel day of the year, the delays and cancellations overnight, and what's happening on the roads this morning, the best and worst times to hit the highway. Also breaking overnight, a mass shooting in California. At least 4 people killed, 10 wounded during a family celebration at a banquet hall in Stockton. The shooter on the run. Plus, the holiday shopping season off to a fast start and breaking records. Cyber Monday is up next. We're running down the list of deals. The store is drawing you in with up to 60% off. And college football showdown. Ohio State flips the script on Michigan. Highlights of the other big games. Plus, Coach Herm Edwards is here on today's NFL matchups. That and so much more coming up on GMA. We'll see you soon.
Oh no, it's closed.
What about my letter?
Hey Lexus, call Uncle Brian.
Uncle Brian.
To the North Pole?
Peppa! Oh no!
The greatest measure of the season
He did get my letter.
is how it makes you feel. The December to Remember sales event.
Get special offers on select Lexus RX models.
Years ago,
Now at Rooms to Go, find the ideal modular living room for you. With fashionable, functional pieces starting at just $295. Shop our fully customizable modular collections and design your perfect room. No matter your space, no matter your style. Rooms to Go Modulars offer incredible features. Built-in speakers, USB chargers, and power recliners. Find the modular that fits your needs, starting at just $295. Plus, right now, get 55-month interest-free financing during the Rooms to Go holiday sale.
For years, WJBF News Channel 6 and our partners have championed local families through our Children First campaign. Together, our mission has always been to strengthen our community by uplifting children and their families across the CSRA. Count on News Channel 6 as we make a difference in the lives of local children. To learn more, visit WJBF.com/Children First. WJBF News Channel 6's Children First initiative is sponsored by Bridgestone and Mike Costello Law Firm. Children First on WJBF News Channel 6 is sponsored by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Live from Television Park, this is Good Morning Augusta on WJBF News Channel 6.
It's coming up on 7:30. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Sean Cabbage-Stock. Let's check back in with Sherry to see how the forecast is shaping up. Hey there, Sherry.
Good morning. So today, a very busy travel day for most. So let's start off by taking a look at our Terry Limerick Hyundai Skyview Cam in Atlanta, where the planes are just steadily coming and going there despite the cloud cover. So a little gloomy sight there in Atlanta, but that is not stopping those planes there. So looking at the satellite and radar, you can see that cold front trailing from the Midwest all the way down to the Gulf. And as it continues to move this way, there are some showers ahead of it, including in places like Atlanta and up to Athens. But for us, we're just dealing with the cloud cover, maybe a few little showers sneaking into our northernmost counties, but overall, just kind of a cloudy start to our day. Temperature-wise, though, because of that cloud cover, we're staying a little bit warmer. So instead of the 20s and the sub-freezing temperatures, 44, not too shabby right now in Augusta. 41 for you in Aiken. So it looks like all of us have made it into the 40s now. 41 for you in Barnwell this morning. Winds, a little light breeze there coming from the north at about 6 miles per hour. Some places up to, looks like about 7 or 8 miles per hour. So it might be a little breezy as you head out there. So your fast forecast for today, we do warm up gradually throughout the next couple of hours, topping off in the 60s. So a little bit warmer than yesterday. But yes, we've got the clouds and also some isolated showers coming in, as you can see, ahead of that cold front. But we've got a lot of weather changes coming ahead of us for the start of December and the start of the work week. What you can expect, I'll have all the details coming up in your full forecast in just a little bit. Back to you, Sean.
All right, Sherry, thank you. 4 people are dead and 10 injured at home. Alive with the I-20 at the Georgia-South Carolina state line as millions are headed home today. AAA says it's the busiest travel day of the year as storms are already causing major delays and cancellations. Dave Packer has more.
This morning, severe weather across parts of the country are creating travel headaches. Saturday on I-70, a massive 45-car pileup west of Indianapolis snarled traffic for hours. Indiana State Police with this warning.
Make sure that you buckle up, slow down, and don't drive while distracted.
Residents in Springfield, Illinois clearing out sidewalks. A similar scene playing out in Rochester, Minnesota. The weather largely responsible for canceling hundreds of flights nationwide. At Chicago's O'Hare International Airport, flights were delayed an average of 5 hours on Saturday due to snow and ice.
We were expecting to hit the flight by 6:30, I think, and now we're looking at about 11:20.
As experts warn people to build in extra time to get to their destinations. That same system bringing warmer temperatures and rain as it moves east. Dave Packer, ABC News, New York.
Holiday events are just getting started across Aiken County. North Augusta kicks things off Tuesday, December 2nd, with a tree lighting at 5 p.m. Then on Thursday, December 4th, Jackson lights up at 5:30. Both New Ellington and Aiken holds their downtown lightings at 6 p.m. We have a full listing of the parades and tree lightings on WJBF.com. A carbon monoxide scare turns into a close call, and Alexa steps in. What happened? We'll let you know next.
The Live Viper 6 mobile app. Download it today.
For the best in unique men's sportswear, formal wear, outerwear, shoes, accessories, and more, follow Lionel Smith Limited on social media. We'll share the very latest trends and in-store fashion event updates. Lionel Smith Limited to only the finest in men's clothing.
An Ohio man says Alexa saved his life. He was exposed to carbon monoxide, couldn't reach his phone, and he used his smart speaker to make a call. Here's Rex Smith.
Alexa, call the Spain Fly Shop.
That is part of 3 voicemails Jill Chapra received on Tuesday afternoon, all coming from different numbers and all striking her as odd. It turns out it was her husband, Bruce, trying to call for help.
Then I realized there was something wrong.
Bruce tells us he was working on his cellar doors in his basement with a propane heater running. It turned out to be malfunctioning and emitting high levels of carbon monoxide. He began to feel nauseous and worked his way upstairs, first trying his inhaler because he suffers from COPD. But he says it wasn't working and he was starting to feel very disoriented. He didn't know where his phone was, so he yelled out for their Amazon Alexa to call Jill at work.
Alexa, try again.
And I never even thought about calling 911. She's my 911. I just thought about getting a hold of her and telling her what's going on so she can say, do this or do that.
Luckily, Jill says she was having lunch and actually checking her phone. Confused by the voicemails and not getting Bruce to answer his cell, she called her neighbor, then called 911. Jill says once she got home, firefighters weren't letting anyone inside due to how high the carbon monoxide levels were. They were putting fans at every door and window they could and had to come back later that night to test again before the Chapras could go inside. Once at the hospital, she recalled a scary moment when a doctor told her if they would have gotten there even a few minutes later, it would have been too late for Bruce.
I am so thankful. I just can't believe things worked out the way they did, because if they hadn't worked out this way, he would not be here today.
Yeah, it would have been a different Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
She calls it a remarkable story she thinks people should know, not even knowing herself that the Alexa could make outgoing calls.
Alexa truly saved his life, and I think people out there do not know that Alexa can do that. And if it wasn't for Alexa reaching me 3 or 4 times on my cell phone, I would have came home and he would have been in the basement or in the living room. You know, not here, not with us.
I want to live till I'm 90, at least, so I'm really happy that it worked out the way it did.
In Portage County, Rex Smith.
Shout out to Alexa. Sherry has another check of the forecast. Next.
When it comes to the weather, planning ahead is essential.
That's why the 10-day forecast on News Channel 6 is sponsored by Chris Hudson Injury Law. From here, for you.
As the year winds down, it's time to review your finances. Start by comparing what you plan to spend with what you actually spend. Look for monthly subscriptions you no longer use and redirect that money towards savings. Check if you met your goals, whether it's building an emergency fund or paying down debt, and reset for the new year. At Pinnacle Bank, we're here to help. Visit any of our branches to pick up a free budget worksheet to track expenses, plan ahead, and adjust your budget for success. Smart money, strong community. Financially fit with Pinnacle Bank.
Danny.
See me after class. Okay, so, Jennifer?
Yeah? Okay. Let me know.
Danny, I just got this notice from school. We need to talk. This is important. Talk.
Danny! Labs.
Danny! She's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You can save a life.
This November, I see the guy put .com/Border Bowl. Get clear, accurate stories that don't waste your time at WJBF.com.
When it comes to the weather, planning ahead is essential.
That's why the 10-day forecast on News Channel 6 is sponsored by Chris Hudson Injury Law. From here, for you.
Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live 5/6.
So we certainly have the cloud cover across the CSRA this morning, but I was able to find us some sunshine on our Terry Libbert Hyundai Skyview cam right here outside of Television Park. So yes, the clouds are there, but the sunshine is coming down, giving us a pretty sight there on our camera. 44 degrees our current temperature with winds coming from the north at 6 miles per hour. No issues with visibility this morning, and it is certainly warmer than it was yesterday, right? So looking at Live Viper 6 right now, I have the surface analysis over the radar there, so you can see that cold front that's creeping in from the west, and you can see the green stuff there. I know we haven't seen any in a while, but that is precipitation, and that's what's coming ahead of that cold front. I think most of this is going to fizzle out before it gets into the CSRA, but our northwestern line counties may get a few sprinkles here this morning, and then if you look closely, see the pink color there? That is some wintry mix there right around the border of North Carolina and South Carolina and into northern Georgia, but for us, none of that. Mainly just cloud cover and a few sprinkles for us. So it is the last day of November. So looking at those rainfall totals, normally we are over 2.5 inches of rain for the month. It looks like we're going to be right at 1/4 inch. And anything we pick up today, I think might bring us to that mark, but otherwise way below average. So November definitely going to end on a dry note. But as we go into December, check this out. 20% chance of rain for Monday. 90% on Tuesday. So yes, some much needed rainfall coming in there on Tuesday, drying out for the middle of the week, and then another round of rain chances coming in for next weekend. So looking at the future cast for the next 48 hours, definitely have the clouds sticking around for today. And as that cold front approaches, again, we might see a few isolated sprinkles coming in there. Nothing, widespread or a total washout by any means, but could see a few sprinkles there later on this afternoon. But as we go into Monday, after that front passage, again, could see a few sprinkles. Could say mostly dry throughout the day Monday, but as we go into the evening hours, check this out. So widespread rain pushing into the CSRA, mainly in the overnight hours, Monday into Tuesday. And we've got some of those oranges and yellows in there, indicating some moderate to heavy rainfall at that. So certainly going to be a rainy day for us on Tuesday as we have that low coming in from the Gulf. So how much rain are we talking here? Check this out. All of us picking up some much needed rainfall. We're looking at over 1 inch of rain, yes, so haven't seen that in quite some time. Most of this will be focused in our northern line counties, but I think widespread, beneficial rain for everyone throughout Monday and Tuesday, looking at those rain totals. In fact, we do have a small chance, not really much of a threat here, but a marginal risk of some flash flood warnings there for us in those counties in green, but no, not expecting anything severe from this, but just something to note as we could have some heavy rainfall over a short amount of time there. Back at home for today, high temperatures ranging because of that cloud cover anywhere from the mid-50s to the mid-60s there in our southern line counties. Right here in Augusta, smack dab in the middle, looking at around 61 degrees, and we will stay below average for the next several days with highs in the 50s. Low temperatures, yes, they're going to be chilly, but we are going to stay above freezing, looking at lows in the 40s and 30s for the next several days. But we're going to find that umbrella. I know you haven't used it in quite a while, but you're going to need it for the next couple of days. That's your forecast. Now back to you, Sean.
All right, Sherry, thank you. Well, holiday shopping is in full swing, and Black Friday deals now stretch well into December. Ashley Howard and Alyssa Bergamini break down the best savings and this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by bestreviews.com. I'm Alyssa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Scan the QR code on your screen and get ready to save big.
We have massive Black Friday deals, items that always sell out. So scan that QR code to add to your cart right now and make sure you don't miss out on a thing.
So let's start in the kitchen where Cook with Color is bringing serious upgrades. The 5.8 quart digital air fryer is a powerhouse that cooks fast and evenly. The clear glass basket lets you watch your food crisp to perfection. It's fully dishwasher safe, has 8 presets and temperature control from 175 to 400 degrees.
And for snacks on the go, the viral Cook with Color Snackle Box 2-pack, it is only $12.88 this Black Friday. It's airtight, organized, BPA-free, and perfect for charcuterie lunches, road trips, or a gift. It's practical, it is cute, and no wonder it keeps selling out.
Now, lighting your home for the holidays is just as easy with the Tizumi Solar Floodlight 2-pack. Motion sensing, 3 light modes, adjustable arms, 270 degrees upright LED coverage, and weatherproof design. It's usually priced at $39.99, but right now, you can get them for $24.99. No wiring needed, remote included, perfect for driveways, porches, and backyards.
And if you're leveling up your wellness routine, FitRx has 2 of the biggest hits this season. The FitRx adjustable dumbbell is the star. With ranging weights up to 90 pounds, it is strong, versatile, and built for serious progress. The 90-pound set is usually $399, but right now you can save and get it for $179.99, or grab the 2-pack for $359.99.
And after that workout, you'll want to relax with the FitRx Muscle Massage Gun. Lightweight and cordless with 4 targeted heads and 6 speeds. Usually $49.99, it's now $29.88. Perfect for relieving your back, shoulders, legs, or those tired holiday shopping feet.
And Family Fun gets a huge upgrade with Replay's multi-game tables. Right now, it is more than $100 off. Enjoy foosball, basketball, ping pong, slide hockey, chess, checkers, and so much more. Up to 13 games in one compact table.
All right, now let's take one last look at today's products. These are true Black Friday blockbusters. When they're gone, they're gone.
Load your cart right now. Do not miss out. Head to epicdiscounts.com or scan the QR code to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
As always, ladies, thank you. Best Reviews owned by our parent company, Nexstar. To find more on these products or where to buy them, check it out on WJBF.com. Sports is next.
Weather headlines on WJBF News Channel 6. Brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. Roofing done right.
Since 1997, the law offices of Frales & Wilson have offered local, full-service, results-driven representation. And when it comes to personal injury, we're the attorneys who fight for you and your rights. We'll work hard to get you the full compensation you deserve.
We're in your neighborhood. We're here to help. We're here to stay.
Because tough problems need tough lawyers.
Frales & Wilson, Attorneys at Law.
Antenna TV is TV how it was meant to be. Where phone calls are never sent to voicemail.
Tell her it's George Burns. Boy, this is exciting.
It's where friends are family. And family is everything.
I love you, Mama.
Thank you, sweetheart. I love you both very much.
Antenna TV. TV how it was meant to be.
Watch today on WJBF 6.3.
Remember those in need this holiday season with the WJBF News Channel 6 Giving Your Best Toy Drive. Your donated toys will benefit local CSRA nonprofits. Just drop off your new unwrapped toy at News Channel 6's Television Park Studios, and we thank you for giving your best this holiday season. The WJBF News Channel 6 Giving Your Best Toy Drive is sponsored by Piedmont Augusta, Security Federal, and Science Co. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Listen, we all know that this is the weekend where football teams play for bragging rights, and some of college football's deepest and hottest rivalries were center stage. The Palmetto Bowl Saturday between Clemson and South Carolina is one of them. Our Gianna Cephalou was there to take in all the action.
Neither Clemson or South Carolina had the seasons that they were hoping for coming into this Palmetto Bowl matchup. Both teams were ranked in the preseason top 25 poll, but all of that aside, the Palmetto Bowl determines bragging rights and momentum going into next season. South Carolina seeking their second straight win over Clemson. We go here to the second quarter. Clemson gets on the board first with Adam Randall. He dives into the end zone here. The Tigers take the 7-0 lead. Then quarterback Lenora Sellers lets it fly here. He throws a deep shot to Nick Harbor for a 53-yard touchdown to tie the game up at 7. But then Clemson answers back with Cade Klubnik in the red zone. He fumbles, but then recovers it and somehow finds his way into the end zone. South Carolina, though, here with another explosive play on offense. Sellers finds Vendravius Jacobs, who slips a tackle, breaks free, and he is in all the way down the sideline for the touchdown. Clemson takes the 17-14 lead, though, at the half. But it would be all Tigers in the second half. Lenore Sellers throwing two costly interceptions, one in the end zone to Ricardo Jones, and the other a pick six to Jones in the fourth quarter. The Tigers beat South Carolina 28-14, improving to 7-5, winning their fourth game in a row.
I had a great plan, and all we had to do was just go execute up front. Did a heck of a job against that great D-line, and I felt like I had a lot of time back there.
Their heart, their belief in what they set out to do when we kind of reset our goals on the season to where we were, and they've accomplished those things. So really proud of them.
Can't turn the ball over in the fourth quarter, and we got to perform better than what we did. But certainly something that we'll look at in regards to next season. Got to learn how to win and finish those games out, and we did not do a great job of it this season.
That's on us. We just got to come back and just get better, put in the work that we know we need to put in.
I would just say, I'm proud of the team. No matter what happened, no matter the record, it's just day in and day out we came and we fought.
The Gamecocks end their season 4-8, and the emphasis right now is 2026. Head coach Shane Beamer is holding a signing day on Wednesday for his new recruits. Now, as for Clemson, they'll be waiting to see where and when they will be playing their bowl game. Reporting at Williams-Brice Stadium, Gianna Cephalou, WJBF News Channel 6 Sports.
All right, well, as you know, the Georgia Bulldogs were at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta Friday night, tussling with Georgia Tech. Beyond the win, good news for the Dogs is if they forgot something at the Benz, they'll be right back there Saturday to retrieve it. That's because Georgia, thanks to a Texas A&M loss to in-state rival Texas, will be headed back to Atlanta Saturday to play in the SEC Championship game. They'll be playing against, guess who? Yep, the Alabama Crimson Tide. Bama punched its ticket by outlasting the Auburn Tigers Saturday night with a dramatic 27-20 win in the Iron Bowl. The SEC title game will take place Saturday, December 6th at 4 p.m. Georgia will be shooting for back-to-back SEC crowns and their third in the last 4 years. They defeated the Texas Longhorns in last year's championship game 22-19 in overtime. Now catch this, it'll be Georgia's fifth straight appearance in the SEC championship game. Now, speaking of championships, let's tell you about the 4 CSRA teams who are still in play to add a high school football state title into their trophy mantle. Let's talk about those Burke County Bears. They're one of them. Their dramatic come-from-behind 41-40 win at Rock Martin Friday's GHSA quarterfinals was one for the books. Their reward, a reboot of last year's GHSA Class 2A final with Carver Columbus. Carver defeated Burke County rather soundly in the final game of the season last year, but last year's games don't count for this year, as you know, and the Bears will get the chance at a little revenge Friday in Columbus. Winner goes to the 2A state title game against Hapeville or Sumter County. Now, while Burke County is taking on Carver Columbus, Lincoln County will be traveling to face Early County in the GHSA Class A Division II semifinal. Meanwhile, we are in state championship week on the South Carolina side of things. Bamberg-Earhart takes on Lamar for the SCHSL Class A state title Friday at 4 p.m. Then on Saturday, it's Strom-Thurmond against Hampton County at 4 p.m. for the Class 2A state crown. Both of those games at South Carolina State in Orangeburg. Stay tuned for our coverage of these state playoff football games and teams all throughout this coming week. That's all I've got for you for sports. Have an amazing Sunday, and we'll see you tonight at 6 and 11.
Weather headlines on News Channel 6, brought to you by Southpaw Roofing. The News Channel 6 mobile app is now even better. Download it today.
Did you work at a DOE new...
Or this, just in time for the holidays. At Rooms To Go, you get both. Great sale prices and 55-month interest-free financing. The Rooms To Go Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday.
If you've been arrested for a DUI in Georgia, you may only have 30 days to protect your license or your privilege to drive here. Hi, I'm Tiffany Duncan of DUI Duncan, the DUI firm here in Augusta. Visit our website at DUIDuncan.com to see what we've done to help so many drivers. If you've been arrested for a DUI in Georgia, call me now for a free consultation. While the firm, of course, cannot guarantee results, we do guarantee hard work and fast action.
Remember the name, DUI Duncan.
It's going to be mostly cloudy for today, slightly warmer. We will make it right into the lower 60s for our high temperatures, but you want to spend today finding that umbrella, as you're going to need it, as we do have showers returning to the forecast late Monday into Tuesday. So, yes, some much-needed rain on the way.
Yep, beneficial rain.
Beneficial rain, that's right, Sean.
Yes, ma'am. We all thank you for joining the Cool Kids on your favorite weekend morning news. Have a great day. I'm in for Brad and Jenny on Tuesday, so stop by if you can. Other than that, we're back next weekend. I love you, Mama.
Of Augusta, St. John Towers. Make us your home, and we'll make your day every day.
Coach,
Are the holidays big at your house?
good, because we're offering you some huge Black Friday discounts.
The more furniture you buy, the more you save.
Your guests would love a new mattress,
Everyone will admire your new sofa.
and your family will feast on your new dining room.
And all month long, save $100 when you spend $1,000. Save $200 when you spend $2,000.
The more you buy, the more you save. How cool is that?
Can you get huge Black Friday savings at Weinberger's Furniture?
Yes, you can.
I'm Rick Busby with Busby's Heating and Air Conditioning. In celebration of our 80th year in business, we're having a buy one, get one free special. If you have two systems, we'll inspect the first one for only $80. And while we're there, we'll inspect the second system free. It's a Busby's BOGO to celebrate our 80th anniversary. Carrier, turn to the experts. When quality matters, call Busby's. Trusted since 1945.
If Busby's a buzz, and we'll be there.
The live Viper 6 weather team is coverage you can count on.